Mayor Cornett, Doug Dollars here this morning to give you a brief presentation on the budget. Obviously, we've seen it, this is the fifth time we've seen it over the last 2 months, so a lot of presentations on it.
Yeah, we just have a brief recap kind of what's in the budget for you this year. As we look at the total, we're at $1,377 million is the overall budget. Our general fund is down just a bit, a little under 1%, at $404.5 million. The non-operating funds, $238.1 million, see a slight increase there. And then non-operating funds see a significant increase there at $734.8 million. And as we discussed, that's related to the MAPS 3 sales tax, again, building up that cash balance as it's beginning now to pay for those significant projects. One change we have from the proposed budget that you received in the booklet and that was presented at the beginning of May, and that's moving the marshal's office from municipal courts, or that function from municipal courts, eliminating those 11 positions and adding 9 positions in police to handle court enforcement services. And we'll see a shift in costs from the municipal courts to the police department. In the budget document that you have before you, that's on pages 20 and 21 in the attachment B that shows the new budgets for police and municipal courts. There's a slight difference in cost between providing those services in courts and in police, and that difference is reflected in our non-departmental total. So our bottom line general fund budget doesn't change, just some of the allocations there between departments to reflect that change. So with that, then our total positions are 4,642 for next fiscal year. That's a decrease of 18 from our current number of positions. And it's our second year in a row of reductions in positions. As we take a look at the revenue, when we look at the total budget, again, $1.377 billion. Taxes are the largest piece of that. Of course, sales tax is our biggest source of revenue in total, or of the total. It's $411 million. And one of the things we did this year to break out, again, that significant MAPS 3 fund balance and put it as its own category at 27.9%. Again, that's as they build up cash over the years, so we begin to pay for those projects. It's developed a significant fund balance that's now being used as these large projects begin to go under construction. When we turn to the general fund, again, taxes are the largest piece of the budget, 64.8%. Sales tax, again, the largest individual piece at 52.5%, or $212 million. And I won't run through those other categories, but they're there on the chart. When we look at expenditures, again, personal services are our largest expense, our people. That's what it takes to provide service. But again, that MAPS 3 budget, significant. We broke that out as its own category there on the chart. When we hone into the general fund, again, personal services become a huge piece of our budget, 73.4%, because it takes people to provide service to our citizens. And then finally, when we look at it by service area, you can see within the general fund, public safety is 64.6% of the total, general government 8.5%, public services a little over 17%, and then culture and recreation at 9.6%. So as the city manager said, we've had several presentations by departments, opportunities for public input. I'd be happy to answer any questions that you may have here as we wrap up the budget process for FY18.
All right. Doug, thanks. Do we need to vote on that?
Yes, we need a motion to adopt the budget.
All right. We're voting on item 9K. Cast your votes. It passes unanimously.